Hello, dear viewers and listeners. I'm Monica Kuzminskaita, health and nutrition psychologist, and this is my podcast, Spoonful of Reason. Both the psychology of nutrition and nutritional psychiatry devote considerable attention to the fascinating relationship between food and mind, how food affects the mind, and how our behavior, mood, and thinking influence our diet. This time, let's explore what prebiotics are and what they do for us. The International Scientific Association of Prebiotics and Probiotics defines prebiotics as substances that are consumed by microorganisms in the body to provide health benefits to the host. For a substance to be classified as prebiotic, it must be resistant to the effects of stomach acid and gut alkalinity. It cannot be absorbed in a small intestine and must be digested, or more precisely fermented, only by the beneficial microbes in the large intestine. Since we often talk about prebiotics and probiotics, let's clarify what each is. Probiotics are bacteria that are beneficial to the human body, such as Bifidobacteria or Lactobacilli. Prebiotics are food sources for those bacteria. Prebiotics can include inulin and fructooligosaccharides, which are chains of fructose molecules. These substances are obtained from plants such as chicory roots, Jerusalem artichokes, garlic, onions, leeks, and asparagus. Galacto-oligosaccharides are chains of galactose molecules. These can be obtained from legumes such as lentils, chickpeas, red beans, and green peas, and from human milk. Resistant starches, third group, which are converted in the gut into butyrate, a substance that repairs damage to the intestinal lining. We can obtain them from unripe bananas and from cooked and cooled starchy foods such as potatoes, pasta, or white rice. So, prebiotics bypass the most aggressive parts of the digestive tract, the stomach and the small intestine, and reach the large intestine. There, the microbes ferment the prebiotics into short-chain fatty acids, acetate, propionate, and butyrate. These acids strengthen the intestinal barrier and protect against so-called leaky gut syndrome. They reduce systemic inflammation and can also cross the blood-brain barrier to positively influence brain plasticity. That means ability to adapt and learn. Gut bacteria also actively influence the pathways used for the production of neurotransmitters, serotonin, dopamine, and gamma aminobutyric acid or GABA, which directly affect mood, feelings of well-being, and a state of calm. Prebiotics can also help regulate an overactive HPA, hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, and reduce cortisol production, that's stress hormone. The results of research conducted over the past 5 years can be summarized as follows. Prebiotics are incredibly effective, but their effects are highly context dependent. One study found that prebiotics significantly increased positive emotions and significantly reduced negative emotions in a group of women. Although the gut microbiome composition changed significantly in both genders, no such effect was observed in men. Researchers suggest that the effect of prebiotics is highly dependent on the sex hormone environment. In a group of young women with high anxiety levels, a significant reduction in anxiety scores was observed after a 4-week diet program enriched with galacto-oligosaccharides. In cases of complex psychiatric disorders, results are various. It appears that a more successful approach is to use probiotics, that is, substances containing cultures of beneficial bacteria, such as Bifidobacteria or Lactobacilli. You will find the links to these studies in the comments of this post. So, is your diet rich enough in prebiotics? Let's see what we can do to make this a daily habit. First of all, before looking for supplements, check if you can choose natural foods. Leeks, garlic, onion, chicory, Jerusalem artichokes, and ripe banana, cooked and chilled potatoes, or rice. If you do choose supplements, start with small doses so your gut has time to adjust. Otherwise, you will turn into a walking gas factory, and that will not be pleasant for you or those around you. Along with prebiotics, take probiotics. Choose fermented foods such as kefir, yogurt, kimchi, kombucha, and pickled vegetables. If it works for you, start observing and noting how your gut feels, as well as your mood, anxiety levels, focus, and emotional state, so you can see your own progress. That is all for this week. I'm Monica Kuzminskaite, a health and nutrition psychologist. I help to resolve simple and complicated issues about emotions, thinking, and behaviors. I write, I give lectures, and I provide psychological counseling. You will find a link to register for a counseling session in the comment of each post, and you will find my posts on social media, searching either for my name or for Spoonful of Reason. Drop me a message if you have any comments, suggestions, or corrections. Otherwise, wishing all of you peace.